Hey everyone, welcome to our What is Coaching Call information call. My name is Manon.
I'm Phil.
And we're here to talk to you a little bit more how we got started with coaching and what it has done for us and how maybe this could be for you as well. So thank you for meeting us tonight and taking time out of your busy schedule to learn more. I'm going to share my screen with you. And this presentation is going to be about 25-30 minutes. And it will also be sent out by email. So here we go.
Let's do this first and then.
I'm just gonna mute. Here we go. All right. So again, I'm Manon. This is some pictures that kind of give you a summary of my story. So we are parents of 3 children. Our oldest is now 13 and our youngest is 10. But our journey started back when we moved to Hamilton, about 6 hours away from family. I was pregnant with our first child. I am a teacher by training, and we moved away. We had no family support. And at a specific point, I had lost myself. I put on weight. I didn't feel comfortable and I had to find a different way. I had tried to go back to the gym with the children, take them to the daycare. And that was never a solution I felt comfortable in because they cry. I feel like bad to leave them and not be by them. So I put my health aside for a little bit. And then I had to find a different way. So I turned to what Phil was doing. Never thought I'd turn to home workouts. And I eventually just said, you know what do I have to lose? I'm just going to give it a fair shot. So I did. I committed to a 25-minute workout program, T25, by Shaun T, a Beachbody trainer. And I lost 25 pounds. And at that point, people were asking me, what'd you do? How'd you get involved? How'd you lose all that weight? And I decided that we looked at the DVDs back then, we're on DVDs. We decided, you know what, maybe we should join as coaches to help others feel as good as we do. So I joined as a coach, committed to nutrition plan, the total solution, and lost over 30 pounds. So that's how I got started with Beachbody. Wasn't someone that liked to work out from home, but these programs actually got me better results than going to the gym by myself.
Yeah. Oh. So this is me, Phil. Yeah, again, some pictures there that just represent kind of small bits and parts of our journey. I'm an anesthesiologist by training, which means after high school, I did 14 more years of university. And during that time, I mean, I was very active. Meadow was very active too, growing up. And I kind of lost that in residency. I think I maintained it pretty well until, the end of med school. But during residency, we had our 3 kids. We lived away from family. It's crazy hours. If you know anybody that's in healthcare, especially as a physician in training in residency, it's insane hours. And I put on 45 or 50 extra pounds, especially in the last few years studying for the exam. I wasn't doing much, eating poorly. Even though I had tried Beachbody in the past and I really enjoyed it, I felt like the commitment wasn't there, and my mindset kind of changed. And then at the end of residency, I decided I had to get back to that, and I missed it. I felt like a different person. And so using the Beachbody products, workouts from home, the supplements, I was able to lose the 45, 50 pounds that I had put on. And also, like, we created a team and started coaching. Manon does it full time now, and I help her as much as I can. And we go to all these sorts of events, and we have a great team around us, and people have been really supportive. And it's been a wonderful experience. We've met a lot of interesting people. We've learned a lot. We've changed a lot, and we've become better coaches for it.
And better parents.
Yeah, better
people,
parents. Yeah. I mean, it all comes together, right?
Yeah.
When you start taking care of your health, there's a lot of other things that change too. So.
And sometimes we think like this has to be just about us or we use our children as maybe excuses for not being active, not working out. And so if we change our mindset and say, like, I'm doing this to inspire my kids to take care of themselves, that's what it has done for us, because the children see us being active, they see us working out. This is Zoe, she's a gymnast, and she joins us in the gym, not every day, not all the time, but they do see us and it's part of our routine. So they know that this is a part of a healthy lifestyle. Marie-André, my roommate from university, she's lost over 110 pounds, which is really cool because we get to help the people around us that we love the most, and we pay it forward. So again, it's not just us. We have a story for everyone on our team, and it's always fun to share because everyone relates to somebody different. And so do you want to share a little bit about the people we see here?
Yeah, so we have so many people on the team that we've helped, that other people have helped, that or other coaches have helped, and they've all had their own mind transformation, mindset transformation, physical transformation. People obviously notice the pictures, the physical transformation. And like Manon said, we all relate differently to different people. Marie-André on the bottom left here, like Manon just said, roommates in university, lost 110 pounds. This has totally changed her life. She left teaching. She's doing this full time, coaching, and she's branched out into many different other fields now, all related to mindset, health, podcasting. You know, all these things have come about because she made this choice. Kim here, another one of our coaches, she's also had a huge physical transformation, mindset transformation, and she's done great. And she has her own team too now, even though she's part of our team. She's gone off and led her own team. That's the cool thing too, is that even though they're part of our story, they have their own stories, and then they have their own coaches and their own teams that they lead.
Yeah.
And it just keeps trickling down. And like Manon said, it pays it forward.
We have Lynn here. She's just a brand new coach and she's crushing it. She decided she wasn't someone who loved to work out. She had never worked out before, and she just signed up for her amazing race and crushed it. So I'm super proud of all the results. Like, these people are maintaining her results, and we have new people coming in and inspiring others. Yeah, there's ups and downs all the time, but we have programs that help with the mindset. And if you commit to it, then you stay on track and then you see the results. And the beautiful part of it is we pay it forward.
Yeah, and anybody who's had any sort of success in life will know that it's not a linear journey. It's not point A to point B. There's often point C and D somewhere. There's always something that comes to kind of mess you up. But as long as you keep going back to it, keeping on track, and then eventually you get there. So Beachbody is a company that's been around for a long time now, over 24, almost 25 years now that they've been around, since they first came about. And we're going to go through each program. No, I'm kidding. We're going to spend a bit of time just talking briefly about what their mission is. Their mission is to help as many people as possible get as healthy as possible. I mean, obviously, health, nutrition, it's a huge problem in our society, and I think COVID has come and elucidated that fact, especially in North America, first world countries, where, you know, the majority of people who had severe problems were the unhealthy, unfit, and overweight individuals with those other health problems that come about with that. So these different programs have come along and helped people. So P90X is the most famous program. Tony Horton here, he was really like their first super trainer, and that program is the most sold home workout program of all time. You could probably see infomercials everywhere. That's what I started off with back in 2008, and I still love it to this day. Every now and then I'll go back and do the whole program over again because I like it so much. And then there's Chalene Johnson with Turbo Jam and Chalene Extreme, and then Insanity with Sean T. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of programs that have come along, and then along came Shakeology. So it's not just another protein shake. A lot of people, oh, it's just a protein shake. No, Darren O'Lean and Isabel Deichler. Isabel Deichler and Darren got together and created Shakeology. He's a well-known superfood hunter. He goes all over the world. He's been on TV. He's been in TV shows. He's been on a Netflix series with Zac Efron, where they went all over the world. And a lot of the products that they talked about in the show are actually in Shakeology. So it's really cool. And she and Isabel, Carl's wife, the CEO of Beachbody, she had a lot of IBS and gut health issues and autoimmune issues. And she was looking for a solution. And nutrition, she found it through nutrition. And Shakeology was a huge part of that. And they're always tweaking it, making it better, and
testing it.
Yeah, and each batch gets tested 1,500 different tests, and if it doesn't pass, it doesn't pass. They get rid of it. And so that's what we're looking for in a company. Somebody like a company that'll take the time to make a superior product that encompasses everything, not just protein.
Yeah. And what's important to note is that we started this before we became coaches. We love the transformation we're getting. We love the products. And that's how we got into coaching, because we thought it was just too good not to share. So all the programs used to be on DVDs. They've put everything together on an online platform. It's on an app called BOD, Beachbody On Demand. And everything that's ever created has ever been created, and the new programs all go to that platform, which makes it super user-friendly for everyone and anyone to work out and have access to nutrition, fitness, mindset. Everything's on there. Even our support groups, BOD groups, are on that platform, on that app. We have a new Beachbody On Demand Interactive, which is live classes. So that's really cool. So it's kind of like the gym experience, but in your own house. The trainer can see you. If you want to be seen on camera, you can turn on your camera, and sometimes they'll point you out and say, hey, awesome work there, Leanne. Awesome work there, Natalie or Erica. So it's really cool that they get to talk to you and give you feedback if you choose to be on camera. We also have amazing nutrition programs that have helped us stay on track. The 2B Mindset is the one I follow. It came out in 2018, and it's a flexible approach to nutrition. It's not diet. I'd never wanted to diet, and this gave me a way to stay on top of my nutrition and continue having treats, but continue seeing results and maintaining my results. There's also the Portion Fix, which is a more structured approach to nutrition. It depends really on your style. Whatever program you choose will work for you. As long as you pick a program that you can maintain long-term, there's no right solution. Both will work. It depends on your personality. And we have a quiz that you can take to find out which one is best for you. We have the addition of the Mixed Bike. So this is an opportunity, a business opportunity call. This is a great product to add to your tool box, because we now can share these bikes. So we can sell these bikes and earn a commission from the purchases of these bikes. So that's really cool. And we have the addition of the new 4-week gut protocol, which is a gut health program. There's always something new getting added to our library. So we ask you tonight, what are your dreams? What are your plans for the future? If money, if time was not an obstacle, what would you be doing right now? Would you be in the same spot you are, the same job, the same house? Would you stay there, or would you be traveling? What would you do with your time? I know my vision is to have Phil stay home, have less time at work. He loves his job. He's not going to stop being at the hospital, but I would love to have more time. I would love to have him at home more often and less 24-hour shifts. So that's what I'm working towards, having more family time. And I have the opportunity to stay home with the kids because of this flexible business model. Phil can take vacations. I continue working on the road. Like we have the flexibility, and that's what I love. And I'm working towards even more freedom. So that's what my plans are. What are yours?
Yeah, I think that's what we're, in general, when people talk about, their dreams, it all revolves around different kinds of freedom, whether that's financial freedom or time freedom. That's what we're looking for in general. That's what we like put together with our dreams, or most of us do anyways. And like Manal said, I really love anesthesia. I love taking care of people. I think that's why coaching, my background in kinesiology, personal training, personally, that's always been something that I've enjoyed doing. I won't stop being an anesthesiologist, but like Manal said, I'll be able to get away from having to do 24-hour shifts and being at the hospital 80 hours a week and doing that kind of stuff. Those are things I get to do, but I won't have to do them.
Mm-hmm. And what's really cool, I'm a teacher by training. Like I have my bachelor's in math, my bachelor's in education. I was teaching math in the high school for many years. And a lot of people ask me, don't you miss teaching? And the thing is, at first it was weird. It was a different shift. It was an identity shift because I'm no longer a teacher at school, but I still teach. I teach the clients and I teach coaches on how to get started with their health and fitness business. So I still have that fulfillment in teaching. Actually, I have more because I'm making a bigger impact in so many people's lives. So it's really, really cool transition from the teaching world. I know a lot of teachers are on our team to this full time. And just know you don't have to do this full time. This is what I do. But a lot of the coaches on our team start with part-time hours, and we teach you how to be intentional with your time and work in pockets of time so that when you're focused in your actions, you actually stay focused in that, and then you put your phone away for your other daily activities. So how do we get paid? So we have programs, we have all this, but how do we actually get paid and what's possible? So this is just an example. Now, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success. It really depends on your hard work and your diligence. So we do have to say that. This is like my first 2 months as a coach. So I signed up on October 27th, 2015. And yeah, the first payday was the next day because I signed up on a Wednesday. Paydays are on Thursday. I got zero, right? Because I didn't know what I was doing. I just signed up. The following week, again, nothing because I was still learning, but I was very determined to learn how to do this. So I started to find out how to share this opportunity, how to invite people that I love that would want to do this with me. And then the commission started. So this is what it looked like for me my first 2 months. So around 1,500 Canadian dollars. So it's not too bad. And that's just commissions. And as you build a team, then you earn bonuses. And what's really cool is you earn bonuses from Beachbody for the hard work you're doing. And it is network marketing. So I'm not sure if you know about network marketing. When I first joined as a coach, I'm a math teacher. I didn't know anything about that. All I wanted to do was help people feel as good as I did. And then I started looking at how do we get paid? What's the comp plan like? And I was like, that's really cool. The strategies behind it was really cool. And what I loved the most is I was in charge of how I was going to earn, how much I was going to earn. And I'm a little bit competitive, that I could surpass whoever enrolled me in, right? So you're never limited to a specific amount or certain amount. It's limitless. It's whatever you put in, you get out of it. And you're never limited. Your potential is never limited. So that's my 2 months as a brand new coach. And then you get bonuses. So we have that. We have the team cycle bonuses, which are bonuses you get weekly, but then you get quarterly bonuses. So as you help people get started with their own businesses, and then we teach you all that, you get pretty cool bonuses quarterly. So as you help 2 people, you get about $1,000 per quarter just for helping 2 people with their businesses. As you help 5 people, it's about $3,000 per quarter, and that's US dollars. And then if you help 10 people have success in their business, then you get about a $25,000 to $30,000 bonus per quarter. And if you help 15 people have success in their business, then you earn about $50,000 per quarter, which adds up in bonus plus your other weekly bonuses plus your commissions. And that's all something that is in our training, how to maximize your comp plan, how to maximize your income by doing simple activities daily. It does take time. You do have to see this as a long-term plan, a long-term vision, You're not going to do that in your first months. You're not going to do that in your first year. Well, you could, some have done it in 2 years. So knowing that you have a plan, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. Okay. And I'm going to help you. I'm looking for people who want to get to work. Now I will, if you want to walk, I'll walk with you. If you want to jog, I'll jog with you. And if you want to sprint, I'm going to sprint with you. I'll match your speed, but we have systems in place to help you get to that next level.
Yeah, the cool thing about this is that often we're brought up in a school system and in a system where your only potential is to get promoted at your job in most like people's work. And you can never surpass the CEO of your company if you work in that sort of environment, or your manager or whoever, unless you take their job or they retire or quit or leave, or you get promoted to that level. Well, with this, it doesn't matter where you start, how you start. If you put in the time, you put in the work, you can surpass all the people in the business.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no limit to this. And it all depends on what you want to do with this and what kind of life you want to create using these products and using this company and using your business.
And the systems that we do teach.
Yeah.
So as a business owner, as business owners, we've invested time and money into high level trainings. And that's what we provide to the people who are willing to put in the work, get to that diamond level and above. And that's what we pay forward. We have access to a lot of top trainers in the field, and that's what we provide for the team. We also have team retreats, we have prizes, we have a lot of ways to reward our coaches, because a big part of it is recognition that we absolutely love to do. So who are we looking for? We're looking for people with big hearts, who are hardworking and ready to take action, who love to see people succeed, because we work together to succeed. And it's so different from like in class where you're like, we're not supposed to copy off somebody else's sheet of paper because that's called cheating. But here you have to work together to move forward. And it's a really big shift, because you're like, we're taught you have to do it on your own and only work by yourself to reach your own top. But with this, you have to work together. It's impossible to move forward by yourself, which I had to make a shift because I'm competitive as well, right? Did you notice that, like that shift between working as a group or together versus like for medical school, you had to like focus on your exam, focus on getting the good marks, focus on this.
Yeah, I mean, just like mental in healthcare, that's the issues that we have often, is that we're taught to compete with each other and that you have to work on your own and that you got to do everything yourself. But then when you get into the workforce and you actually finish and you practice, you realize that you need all of these people around you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the hospital doesn't function, like for me at work, it doesn't function if they don't clean the hospital. So those people are as important as the doctors or as important as the nurses. You know, we need everybody, right? And that's what people that are in business have realized, that you actually need other people to be successful. There's no way you can do any of this on your own. It's just too much scope, and you don't know everything. You'll never know everything. That's why we have experts in different fields. We try and learn as much as we can from every single situation that we're in. It doesn't mean that we don't have interest in personal knowledge goals, but we use other people's knowledge, we work together, and we support each other.
Mm-hmm.
And to build a team. And that's how you build a successful business.
Yeah, they say you can go fast alone, but together you go further. So who understands that success does come with consistent actions repeated over time. It's not like it is an investment in time and into yourself in order to grow your business. We're looking for team players. We do have to work together to succeed, and people who are ready to grow their minds, who are ready to be coachable and teachable, and to just try different things and get outside that comfort zone and stretch themselves. So it's okay if we share with you how to get started with us. write in the chat. Where is the chat? Write yes in the chat if we can share that with you. All right, awesome. So here's what you get access to. Oh, Natalie, awesome. You listen. Yay. So here's what you get access to. You get access to all the Beachbody programs that were ever created and will be created. They go on the Beachbody On Demand platform. That is a value of $143. It actually went up today. It used to be $119. It's up to $143 right now if you buy that on its own. US, it's $119 US dollars. Then you get access to Body, which is your Beachbody On Demand interactive live classes. That's the price. You get access to our 2 nutrition programs, 2B Mindset and Portion Fix. They are 100 and some each. So that's added on to that. They've included that in our new packs. The Shakeology or Performance, which is about $130, $150. And then your business startup fee. That includes your website. It includes customer service. You're never responsible for returns. If you get returns, we rarely get returns, but if you do, they take care of it. They take care of technical support and all that. You don't have to take care of anything like that. You're just there to support your customers to make sure that they open the box, they get started, and they get the results that you had as well. So total, if you add this up, it's around a $600 value. And Beachbody has combined everything nicely in a nice bundle for $159 US or 185 Canadian dollars. But for being a part of our team, we've also added private online boot camps, business training that we do have weekly. We also have a boot camp to get started with your new business as a new coach. We have mindset coaching. I'm also I will be in a week, a certified life coach. So I do help a lot with mindset. You'll also have access to the new Fire and Flow VIP program that just launched. That's the one we're doing right now. And you'll also have a 25% discount on everything, all the products that you decide to purchase with a coach account. You save 25%. And you will get 4 promo codes for your new customers. So when you join as a new coach, you'll get $12 coupons on top of the sale that's on right now. So that's really cool to help you get started. They help you by giving you coupon codes for your customers. So that's how you get started. So if you want to do something different, if you want something different, you have to do something different.
Yeah, whenever you started something new, whether it's for your job or whatever it is that you did, you had to learn new things, you had to try new things, you learned how to not do certain things, how to do certain things, you talked to different people, you met new people. It's the same thing with anything. With this, you're going to have to learn new things, new language, new slang, new mindset. Things are going to change, your nutrition, and maybe the type of exercise. Maybe you're already exercising, but now you're going to do it differently. You're going to follow a plan. And that's what we love about the Beachbody programs, is that a lot of the guesswork about us trying to periodize, plan, make programs that progress, we don't have to worry about all that. The trainers and the super trainers take care of that. And plus it gets us trying all kinds of new things that we've never tried before. Fire or Flow, I don't think I would have ever done flow workouts on my own if I wasn't part of Beachbody. But I really like them. They're very interesting. They're cool. They're hard. You know, it's like yoga, all these things too. I don't know that I would have tried these things without Beachbody, but I'm glad I did, because it's actually really hard to do some of these things, but it makes you feel really good. And then you become more flexible and mobile. And a lot of times people ask us, you know, like, oh, you guys are in your 40s? You sure? Like, so.
Yeah. So I'm going to answer a few questions that we often get. What if I'm not at my goal weight? Can I be a coach? Absolutely. That's the best time to start right now, because the thing is, you're going to inspire people where you are now. They're going to relate to you, and you are going to do this together. It's not about being a coach just means one step ahead of somebody else. If you've already pressed play on a workout, or you've already taken that step forward and saying, I want to change my life, I want to start my journey, my health journey, then you're one step ahead of somebody else. And that's all it takes to be a coach, to be one step ahead. The next question we often get is, I don't want to bug my friends and family. We're going to teach you how to attract people to you, and we're going to give you our scripts that do help you have the conversations of how can you help them, but not how can you sell them. So it's really about how to ask about their goals and how to then find a solution that will help them. We are advisors. We're there to guide people in their journeys. That's what we are as coaches. And then if you're seeing that price and you're like, that's a big investment, well, or it costs a lot. Well, maybe that's, and I agree, it's a price, right? You have to pay and get access to it. But the thing is, if you change your mindset and see it as an investment in your health, and also in a way to build a passive income and an income with this business, it's an investment that will pay off.
Yeah, we're willing to go. A lot of us go to university or colleges or practical training sessions, and we invest huge amounts of money. We know, like, medical school is incredibly expensive, but the potential is there afterwards, right? We're willing to invest that kind of money, but then from that money, if I were to spend $10,000 on something, but then I can use that information and that knowledge to make $1 million, well, then that $10,000 is worth it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to see it like that too. You're investing time and money into yourself. You only have one body, one life. So you have to make the most of it. And why not learn as much as you can while you're here and try new things, and then you can bring people along with you. And like Manon was saying, we're not there to harass other people into joining us. You know, we're there to help others that are already there and they're hesitant and maybe they have questions about it. And sometimes, you know, they won't say yes the first time, and then they come back to you later. You never know, and things kind of work themselves out that way.
Absolutely. So our goal as with a new coach is to have their first investment paid back. So helping 3 people the first month, that's it. And that's builds the potential of something amazing with your health and fitness journey, and as well with your business, because it's about the impact that we're going to make together. Any questions? All right. Well, if you do, actually, I'm going to drop the link here. If you haven't gotten Fire and Flow yet, or a pack, and you're interested in starting your coaching journey, I'll put the link in the chat. And this is the form that I want you to fill out in order to have access to everything that you need to get started. Check it out, look it over. There's a video in there that talks about Fire and Flow, what it is. And if you fill it out, I'll send you a link tonight. And I would love to welcome you on our team. If you have any questions, reach out by email, a chat, messenger, and you have my contact information. So thank you for joining us, and have yourself a great night. And remember, if you want something different, you have to do something different. Bye, guys.
Bye.